journey? Need help with a vaccine? Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? Whew. So sorry about that. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. I was trying to go live over in the group, but I got it all figured out. And hopefully everybody can see me. How is everybody? How's everybody's Wednesday going? Hump day. Hi, Emily. How are you from Oklahoma? Hold on. I have a new headset too, so I'm like doing all this stuff and I keep losing my glasses. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, so we have Lindy from Oklahoma, Virginia. Do you know somebody said when we say hello, it was reminding them of Romper Room, and I can't unhear that. Isn't that funny? When we say hi to everybody. Hi, Anna. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Shauna. Hey, Laura, you made it. Welcome, Angie. Hi, Donna, Lisa, and Aaron. How is everybody tonight? I hope whoever is in the most pain gets the reading tonight so they can get peace. Oh, Angie, thank you so much. That's absolutely beautiful. I love that. Thank you. Hi, Brandy and Miss Teresa and Jennifer Pearson. Just welcoming everyone. Everybody's hoping to hear from loved ones. We have Miss Emily, Carlene. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Angie Wolf. I think, and there's Nancy and Leslie from Pittsburgh. Welcome. Do you know my family? Actually, that's kind of cool. My family. Oh, there's another one right below you is Angela Lynn, and she's in Pennsylvania too. And Angie's in Ohio. Oh, how funny. My family actually settled Pennsylvania. They were part of the Little Cove people. When I worked in my genealogy, I learned that. I thought it was kind of cool. Lisa Bean, Mamone, and Kua Huia. Hoping to hear from my son. Hi, Crystal. I love your name. Hi, Shauna. And Shauna's in Pittsburgh, PA, too. I love that. Do you guys know where Blair County is? I think they call it Hollidaysburg now. It used to be called 6 Mile Run. It's in Pennsylvania. That's where my family settled, and my grandpa, my great grandpa, had the first Nickelodeon, the first restaurant, and the first soda fountain in Pennsylvania because he built it right on the railroad. So he serviced all the railroad people. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Laura. Oh, I love the little bee. I love that. I can't always find the little comment, the little emojis and stuff. Hi, Brandy. Okay, so I think I've welcomed everybody. Let's see who's over on Facebook if I can see the comments. I'm not sure where to see the comments. But that's okay. I have my phone, so I can go there and see your comments. And I'm trying to learn all this. Hollis is going on vacation, so I'm trying to learn all the technology. So thank you so much for being patient and bearing with me. Yes. Christine Naves is on Facebook. Hello, welcome. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get to the comments. My goodness. There we go.
Mama Cole.
Maybe.
Hey, Cheryl.
Yes.
Cheryl, the comments are in the group where you posted to the group. Just scroll back up and look at the video.
Yeah, it's only
And if you
showing
don't
me the
see
video.
hit the little refresh button.
Okay. Yeah, because it was only showing me the intro video.
See the little refresh button? Did it
Yeah,
work?
I just refreshed it. Ah,
Did
there
that
we
work?
go. Yeah, it was like, yes.
I just hit that
I
when I go
seen
back
the
to that
video.
page.
There we go.
When I go back there to check for comments, I hit refresh. Okay.
There you go. Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So we have Donna, Sarah and Christine, or Kristen. And Donna's really missing her parents. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Welcome, Julie. Hi, Makwa. I hope you're feeling good. And Julie's in New York State. Love it. I was hoping to hear from my husband, Christine. Has ever come through. I really miss him and would love a message. Okay. So welcome, everyone. Sorry about all the technical stuff. I'm going to stop for a little bit and just start unwinding. Let's let all of us just take some deep breaths. I had, as you notice, I was a little late. My husband and I had a great day today. We went south about an hour and a half. I live in upstate, the Gulf of Florida. So we went down to Ocala, which is horse country. So beautiful. It's like in the movies where they have the rolling grass, the rolling hills with the big green oaks with the Spanish moss. So gorgeous. So we went down there to actually get a headset. I got $100 headset for $30 on Facebook Marketplace. So awesome. So I was learning how to do that and then trying to figure this all out tonight. So I'm burning some incense. This is some stuff that I made. And it's full of sage and frankincense and all that just to clear the air. I always open a circle. I have my candle lit. I have my sacred water over here. I've already got a few messages. What I'm going to ask everybody here to do tonight, let's go ahead and just chill and relax, okay? We're going to do some deep breaths. I'd say 3 to 5. And what I want you to do on the breaths in, I want you to breathe in as much gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation, compassion, peace, as much of that as you can in. Okay. And if you can't think of anything to be thankful, grateful for, anything like that, just imagine sunshine. Okay. And as you breathe out, you're going to breathe out all the crap from the day, everything that, all the negative energy, all the times that you got upset today. Sorry, I glitch every now and then, but I will always be back. With the negative vibrations or the negative energies, feelings, emotions, we won't be as open to receive our loved ones. So I'm going to get all of us to drop in, okay? So let's go ahead. We're going to close our eyes. If you are driving, please do not join in on this part. You can just drive. Okay, you can still relax some, but don't close your eyes or lose focus. Thank you. So if you're not driving, go ahead and close your eyes. Let's take a few deep breaths in and exhale. So I'm going to breathe in. One, breathe in. Remember, blow all that stuff out from the day. Now, on our fourth breath, I want you to think of your loved ones, okay? Breathe that joy in, those joyful memories and emotions. Now, breathe out all the stuff that we don't need. Now, one more. Now, breathe out. There you go. Now, keep your eyes closed. I'd like us to welcome our guides, guardians, angels, loved ones, and anyone that can help us this evening for all of us to receive messages for our highest good. Please make the messages be clear, easy to understand, and may the loved one who they're meant for know without a shadow of a doubt that the message is for them. We thank you so much. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. Now, what I just did was I just created a very beautiful sacred space for us. I created a container, a safe space for all of us to share any questions that you may have. Boy, that looks horrible on Facebook. There we go. Okay. But if you have any questions, answer some questions now. And then I've already gotten a few messages. And yeah, everybody's just saying how they're hoping to hear from their loved ones. Donna, so beautiful. Hold on. I love when you guys are so supportive of each other. Everyone's grieving here, and sometimes the comments are just so supportive. Like Donna said earlier, she missed her family, her parents, and now I hope everyone finds peace through this. Me too. It's the whole reason I do it. I hope everybody finds peace. So, how are we tonight? How's your day been? Are you doing good? First off, before we start doing some readings, do we have any questions? Anything spiritual that might have come up this week, or any experiences that you had that you might need a little clarification on? Just let me know. Ask in the comments. Yay, a good day. Jelia? Jelia? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Jelia Jallo? Jallo? Hold on. In what ways have my relatives, where are you? Views changed about me. Hold on. You're up top. In what ways have my relatives' views changed about me and who I am in comparison to when they were alive and now that they're in spirit? Oh, Alicia, what a freaking amazing question. Okay. Now, when our loved ones are in spirit, views change. They view any change in you, Elisa, as wonderful. They watch your growth. They watch your disappointments. They watch your failures, all with love and excitement, okay? So when they were alive and knew that now that they're in spirit. So honestly, like, they're alive, our parents and our loved ones. I get this is more like your grandparents and possibly a dad, but our loved ones when they're alive sometimes can be judgmental, and sometimes we can disappoint them and anger them, like when we come home late for curfew and things like that. Well, in spirit, when they're in spirit, you really can't do anything to disappoint them. You can't do anything to upset them. And I tell people that a lot because a lot of times in death, we're worried about that we're going to dishonor them or that we're going to hurt them. Some people move on in other relationships within a couple years after the death of their spouse, and sometimes they feel like they feel guilty or bad. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So please know that they always love you and accept you just as you are, where you are, because they're nothing but pure love and acceptance now. So I hope that answered your question. Okay. And let me see over in the Facebook group now that I figured that out. Oh, Hannah, I'm so sorry you're having a difficult day today. Oh, I love this. Look, Hannah, maybe this will help you. Sometimes when we're having a difficult day, I love when you guys come here because sometimes other people's days are a little brighter and it helps lift us hearing other people's stories too. Okay, look at this. Susan said she saw a hummingbird flew by at my brother's grave and made a noise. That's so beautiful. Hummingbirds are messengers. And please know there's no mistake there. That definitely was your brother just loving on you. Aw. Oh, look at this. And Christine. Hold on. Let me copy it and paste. Thank you guys for being patient. I'll get a little faster at this. Christine Neagle saw 2 deer yesterday. I swear to God it was from Dave. He got hit by a deer one day, was stopped, and a deer ran into our car. It's always been an inside joke with us. Oh, you know, with his humor, that was him. No doubt. I love that for you guys. So no. Oh, okay. I was just going to say there's absolutely never any coincidences. Look at this, guys. Proof. She saw 2 deer, and they had the joke about the deer hitting the car, and it was his 1-year anniversary of his funeral. So please know he was, in his typical Dave style, was lightening the mood for you. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Love it, love it. Okay. So I'm going to, if nobody else has any questions, if we're doing good. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, look at all you guys with your birds and stuff. Okay, look at Anna Blake had 2 birds show up yesterday and went outside to the tree and watched them completely vanish. That is so cool. What kind of bird? Were they cardinals? I love that. And then Shauna has had dreams with my father in it almost every single day for the past week. Is that a sign he has a message or that he's watching over me? What do you think, Shauna? What does it feel like? I'd say it's definitely visitations that he's visiting you. But how does it feel? Like, are you getting messages or is he just standing there I don't think he would be standing there staring at you. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, lean into it. What are you doing? Is he just watching you? It's definitely him letting you know he's okay and he's visiting you and he's probably just loving on you. I love that for you. Oh, and look at Aaron saw a red cardinal. Hold on. Ah, I don't know where it went. Boy, this is getting old. Aaron saw a red cardinal today, wondering who sent it. And that's it again, honey. Lean into it. Okay. Definitely a loved one. Oh, see, and look at this. Surely ask for specific signs for your loved one, which you can do. I don't like doing that so much. I had red. Oh, these are the birds that disappeared. One had red on it and the other had blue. I'm not sure what they were. Aw. See, and now Shauna was the one that was dreaming of her dad. And it's a good feeling. He's just in the background. So he's just letting you know he's with you and he's okay. That's beautiful. Aw, and Hannah, it's been 3 months today and been looking for signs, but I don't think I've gotten any yet. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is drop in. And I'm Mama Cole. If you don't know me, what I do is I'm a remote viewer. I'm a psychic medium. I see signs, symbols. A lot of times I see your loved ones, and it's almost like I see their personalities, their characteristics, their physical characteristics. I very rarely get names, but it's almost like I can just actually see them, like just off to the side, like in my. It used to be a projector screen, but it's not anymore. I see them like all 3D and stuff. Please feel free to ask questions. If I start giving you information and it does remind you of your love, it is your loved one, please, let me know and we'll continue. I have had a young man come through right at the, like, it was really funny because with all the technical stuff, this young man came through as I was doing through the technical stuff, and then before I dropped in, I have a 17-year-old young man. He was a big, huge video gamer, and he had black curly hair, and he was an avid athlete. Like he did, because I saw him playing football. I saw him playing basketball. I'm not so sure basketball. I think basketball was more like street with his friends. But in a football uniform, and I saw a baseball uniform for sure. And I also saw rodeo. So I thought that was really wild. So this boy did everything, and he passed, I'd say 17, and he said 17 to 18, so I'm wondering if it was like right before his 18th birthday. And then I believe I'd honestly say Arizona, or it's somewhere, because I'm from New Mexico. 17, Mamone. Oh, that's funny because I loved your name at the beginning. Are you, do you guys have like, because the other thing too, but see, I saw mariachis, like a mariachi band, a big party with lots of black. Everybody was in black. And he kept saying it was all his favorite foods. Like all his favorite foods were there. And he's gone, but instead of not forgotten, he said never forgotten. He passed right before Mamoni. And that's really wild because I was drawn to you. I do believe it's your son. Let me grab my pendulum. And there's times that if there's a couple people, or if I want to make sure that I have the right spirit to the person, I use a pendulum. Let's see who we're using tonight. We're going to use this one. Okay. You are Mexican. Thank you. I didn't want to be. I'm from New Mexico. And that's what I saw. I saw mariachis, a fiesta, and all black. And I saw like the old school mariachis, the old school with the big sombreros, with the scroll, and not the plain black tourist jacket ones, the ones with the scroll. Does that ring a bell to you? Yeah, it's definitely you. Yeah, it's definitely you. And was his death questionable? Like, his life was taken from him, is what I was told. Like justice is still trying to be served or something. And I get that he was definitely a mama's boy, mama's son. Like instead of mama's, it was mama's son. And he loves you forever. But it was, instead of like the number 4, it was forever. Yes. What is the yes? So someone did, yeah. Because I was actually getting that there's a trial and that it's still going. And that justice isn't, he said that justice isn't always what's needed for peace. So please know, he's saying you don't have to. It was questionable. Okay. Yeah. So please know he doesn't want you to dive any deep, like seek justice or anything. Like, be at peace. He wants you to know he's okay where he's at. He did this amongst chaos. Like seriously, he popped through when I was trying to figure out how to do all the technical stuff, and I couldn't. And I kept seeing. So did you guys have like the mariachi band at the graveyard, or like at his funeral? Did you have like a big, huge? Because I'm seeing like a big, huge party. Yes, he passed at his girlfriend's house. Okay. Okay. But did you have like a big celebration, like a big fiesta? Because that's what I'm seeing with all his favorite foods. So please know he is acknowledging that for you. I'm so, so sorry. And Donna also is extremely sorry. No one should ever lose a child. I'm so sorry. I couldn't imagine. And so young at 17, my goodness. Hi, Norma. How are you? Hi, Susan and Carrie. I wanted to ask if you can let me know who's been around me lately, taking care of me in these times. Sarah, hold on just a moment. But we had a big party, hold on, with his favorite food. Okay. Well, maybe it was just the music because he was showing me a mariachi band. Yeah, because he was saying all his favorite food and a big party. Yeah. And was everybody in black? But it wasn't like a somber thing. I didn't get it was somber at all. And he liked that. So please know that's his way of acknowledging for you. I hope that brought you some peace, sweetheart. I'm so sorry about that. You're so welcome, sweetheart. I love that. See, we said please be clear and distinct, and that was very clear. Now, over in the Facebook group, we had a question. Sarah Zuccato, perhaps? Let me see if I have to copy and paste you. Just a moment, sweetheart. Somehow I got a bunch of people's stuff. There we go. Okay. I wanted to ask if you can let me know who's been around me lately taking care of me in these times. Okay. Well, all you have to do is tune in yourself. It's definitely a loved one. Oh, yeah, I did a whole bunch. I highlighted a bunch of people. So please know it's a loved one. If somebody, yes, Jackie, these are spirit led. I'm so sorry. Sarah Cito, it's spelled different on Facebook. Okay. I just want you to know, sweetheart. Let me just a moment. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the loss of your son, Christine Nays. My heart breaks for you. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's from Christine Nagel. There's another woman here that's Emma is also saying that she's so sorry. So please know you're in, and Norma Tapia, it's the 1 year anniversary of her son also. So please, thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that he came through for you. And just so you know, I'm going to try to do, if you'd like a reading with me, you can book me right there. Okay. These are just little sample mini readings, and I'm sorry with me doing the technology. Sometimes I'm bouncing around. I'm really trying to answer everyone's questions. And the woman with the wanting to know who it is, tune in. I want all of you to realize you can tune in. You have the ability to tune in and see. I'd love to hear from my hubby. Here it is. My heart hurts for you, dear. Yeah, Facebook's freezing. It's okay, sweetie. So, these are spirit-led, so I'd like to release him. I'm going to just stop with all the technology for a little bit so I can drop in again. I'd like to welcome the next spirit forward, please. I'm ready. I have an older gentleman stepping through, and this guy's a comedian. I get it. He's a little portly. He's got a belly, tie. I wouldn't say plaid shirt, but like, you know, the square shirt. It's not plaid, like an old guy's shirt. I don't know. Button up shirt and just plain pants. His gray hair, mustache, huge smile, just real jolly. And he's funny. He's like, very happy, very jovial. And he walks kind of like bent over and waddles. This guy's really cute. Aw, thank you so much. Okay, this guy is so cute. Um, Norma, thank you. Norma was just saying I was. Thank you so much. This guy is a comedian. He has like he carries a coin in his purse and in his pocket, and he takes it out like. Do you know the grandpas that used to like make the quarter appear? He carries a quarter around, and I even get that he has a scarf and he does the little in his hand, you know, with the magic scarf. Whose loved one is this? Because this is way too cute. I have to refresh. Facebook's freezing on me a bunch too. That could be my computer. Who knows? Okay, now I want you to see. Erin was the one that saw the car, not was her best friend or her grandma. And then she goes, "My poppy did that." I knew he was somebody's grandpa, and you forgot that he did that. Wow. I don't know if it's him, but I totally forgot the quarter joke. No, it's him. It's him. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. And then he walked like bent over and a huge smile. Like he's so happy. So I bet you if you're the one that saw the cardinal, it was him. It was your poppy visiting you. And just checking in and making sure that you smiled today. Because he loved your smile and all about the day. And he walks like did you guys used to do maybe that's what he's doing. What is that? What was that called? The monkey walk? Oh, he had bad knees. See? Okay, because I was wondering if it was like because he's walking like I have really bad knees, so I get it. Because he's walking like this, so that would make sense why he's walking that way. And I think, please know now, he would have no reason to walk like that. He's just doing that to be silly and to make sure you knew that it was him. And then the quarter, but he also used to do a handkerchief, like where he would pull, you know, like the endless. He would do slowly I turn, step by step by step. I do that to my son now. He was really silly, yes. And he still is. What I love about that's a prime example. Their personality still stays very much intact. The positive, beautiful sides of their personality. The human and for infirmities, I guess you'd say, the human weaknesses, anger, addiction, things like that, that doesn't stay with them. So they lose all that. And they keep all the very best parts of themselves. So I love that for you, Erin. Good job, Poppy. So I'm going to thank Poppy. That was a great job. And once again, if you'd like a full reading, because like in an hour, I usually will connect with your loved ones. I do just a little bit of everything depending on what you need. And I also do coaching and all that. And as Norma said, I'm pretty spot on. I'm not bragging or anything, but but we all have bad days too. I do have some crazy days. I'm starting to learn how to do any messages for me. The sunshine. He wants you to remember the sunshine and the joy, like the simple little things, like a quarter can bring a smile to your face. So don't let the big problems overwhelm you. Simple things bring joy. Aaron says, thank you for that. So nice to know he visited me today. He did. See, and I love that he validated it too. Okay, now, Nikki, this is really close to home. My brother, what is a quadriplegic? Is he free of his chair now? My brother's a quadriplegic too. And I guarantee you, your brother is running free and totally free of his chair. Doesn't need it anymore. He does no longer restricted to the human body. Okay? So please know that he's free of that. Totally. And I'm not sure why I got so emotional. I brought up my brother, which I don't see my brother that often. I really don't. So we're not super close, by any means. But your brother's definitely, I get that. Did you care for him? Because I get a very sweet tenderness when I dropped into that. Not only did it trigger something personal with me, but I get just a sweet tenderness that you guys were very close. I actually see like he wishes you would have. Did you crush the wheelchair or something? Like he goes, I didn't need that dang thing. Oh, so please know he's okay. Like he's totally fine. He's dancing, running, everything works, and he doesn't have a mortal body. He's all energy, spirit, love now. Okay, so there are no infirmities. Okay, and Aaron was going through something with my son's dad, and I said, I wish Poppy was here to set him straight. Well, he showed up. See, so you set the intention. I want everybody to learn from that. You set the intention, and he's like, okay. If you asked your loved ones, and if you're open to receive, they usually will show up. Not always exactly like you want, you know what I mean? But they will usually show up. That's beautiful. Good job, Poppy. And good job, Aaron. Okay, so I'm going to drop in. I didn't release you. Thank you so much. Now this one's unusual. I have a small child. I don't usually this is a small, and I get perhaps in life this was a nonverbal child, special needs child, passed. I'd say maybe 4, possibly 5. And she was also in a wheelchair. Let me go back. And she's very small. Very, very small for her age. Does anybody know who this little girl is? And I'm not sure she was not nonverbal because I hear like a really high pitched voice, but didn't talk much, or maybe near the end she did not have her voice. Okay. And she doesn't have much hair at all, but very cute. Like she's like her wheelchair's all decked out. She's dressed really cute. Um, she has all the pillows, fancy, but like she has everything that she needs. Does anybody know who this sweet little thing is? Morning. It's okay. I'm gonna keep going with her. I get she's been gone for a while. So if it doesn't ring bells, like if this isn't like your daughter, granddaughter, or something, maybe this was somebody that someone here may have known in the community or something. I get that she was almost like a celebrity because of whatever she was passing for. And I almost get like a brain tumor because that would explain the loss of speech. And she's fine and healthy now, but she's presenting, like she's showing me glimpses of the hospital. She went on a bunch of Make-A-Wish trips, had all the goodies, like all the. Donna had a niece that died from leukemia, and she didn't have hair. Did she, was she not speaking? Was she about 4 or 5 and not speaking before she passed? Donna, is this for Donna? Are you here for Donna, sweetheart? Yeah, because I knew it's not a mom or she didn't have hair. Okay. Was she? I'm gonna check her on Facebook too, because I get her loved ones here. I think it is you, Donna. I think this is your niece, and she went to Disneyland. Yeah, that was her Make-A-Wish trip. Yes, it's you. So your parents may not have come through, but this sweet little girl did. And she's like running. Like she's like, yes, it's yes. So please know she's okay. And she's like, and SeaWorld, yes. Okay. Yes, this is her. And she showed, did you get to go on these trips? Because I see her very full of life, very, like, now that you know who she is, she's like, okay, here I am. And, like, she talks nonstop now. She wasn't when she first came through, but now she's like, yeah. So she wants you to know she's okay. She's still bubbly, and she's healthy. Like, she's spitting, and she has a princess dress on. Did she like? Okay, that's the serial. Did she like to dress up? Like, she has a princess dress on, a blue princess dress. Which I think blue Cinderella. I'm not sure. Do you have any messages for her? She goes, nope. And she loved, yes. Okay. Yeah, she's like, nope. And she loved the Pixies, like Tinkerbell, like she loved the fairies. So keep your eye out, Princess. Yes. So keep your eye out, Donna. Honestly, keep your eye out for the little magic. There you go. She's showing me the little dress up dresses. So please know she wants you to remember the magic. Okay. She wants you to know she's totally okay. And she has her dog in heaven too. I love that. So you know she's not alone, or she wouldn't be alone. And she's very bubbly now. So if you saw her at the end of life, like I did, or she was showing me the no hair and very sickly and stuff like that, she's not like that anymore. And she wants you to be able to replace that with her spinning and running through Disneyland and SeaWorld and her princess dress and playing dress up, okay? With her, and she's with her doggy. I love that. So it wasn't your mom and dad tonight, but it was definitely a sweetheart. She's absolutely beautiful. And her hair is really long and thick now. Thank you, sweetheart. And she has a single flower. She's giving you a single flower, I believe a yellow rose, which is really fun. Is it? I don't think it's a rose. It's a yellow flower poofy, but it's not a rose. So I'm not sure what that is. I can't recognize it. You're so welcome, sweetheart. And thank you, sweetie. There we go. Yeah, I'm having to refresh my Facebook feed all the time. I'm not sure why. Okay. So how are we doing? How's everybody? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can bring up some more. Okay, there are some men here. Okay, I can only take one at a time, guys. Okay. Mother's Day is coming up. Oh, that's fine. I have like, I'd say a group of like 6 guys. Like husbands. This is really funny because sometimes they do come in groups. These guys are not related at all. But I think they're husbands of some of you women here. Like that you guys are all here, so they're all here. But let me just get one. Okay, now this guy. Now he's in like a light brown polyester suit. You know, like the older suits. Some god awful looking tie. Okay, hold on. This is somebody older. Hold on. Okay, this guy is older. Like, and I'm saying this is probably a 70s suit. Like, it's who has worn a polyester suit? It's like black polyester. And he's like, it's got flared legs. And he's dancing. And he's a character. And that tie, like, this man did not have a sense of fashion, and he was kind of known for it. So I'm wondering, honestly, like, I think he's colorblind. Because he's like, but known for it. Like, he's very exuberant. Like, and I don't know, maybe he's not from the 70s. He's just wearing this older. Maybe this is a younger guy that's wearing vintage clothing. Do you know how some of the kids are into vintage clothing and stuff? Because, like, the clothing isn't really fitting the guy inside. And he's a character. He's not like Poppy, but he's very, um, he has a lot of humor. And he's wearing this silly suit, this polyester suit. And he's making reference to staying alive. Hold on. Military? No, that's not military. I believe he's a first responder because that's what the stay alive. You know how you do staying alive for CPR? That's what he's showing. Is that why you have the dang suit? Okay, we're supposed to be clear. Thanks, please. This is another just jokester. And he's coming for Mother's Day, but he's coming way early. This gentleman and his wife, they would celebrate holidays when they were able to. So it wasn't any particular day, and they spent the years together. So, like, Valentine's Day wasn't. He's being really tricky on the age, and sometimes that's them just playing with me. You have to realize it's like you're playing charades. Sometimes they come through in this suit, and there's big meaning to this brown polyester suit. It's like a light brown. I'd say maybe a tan. I was trying to see if there's something here that color. I don't have anything. So does anybody know who this guy is? It's somebody's husband here. See, give me some more details. And he combs his hair, and he doesn't have very much hair at all. And he makes a big deal of combing his hair, and he has like a bald spot like right here, but he's trying to comb his hair over the bald spot. And you'd make fun of him the way that he was combing his hair. I froze a little. I'm so sorry. I usually try to pay attention, but I'm trying to. What I said about Mother's Day is they don't need a specific day. Like this man and his wife, who is here, I believe, didn't have to always celebrate things on the exact day. Like as long as they were together, it didn't matter. Like they would still celebrate, but it didn't have to be on the exact day. Like that's kind of what they were known for. They would go out on Valentine's Day, like early and stuff. So can anybody take him? And he didn't buy flowers. He's like, I didn't buy flowers. He was a practical man. That's why some of the celebrations weren't always on that. Because he was a practical man. And he did not have a lot of money, but was rich in love. And you guys had quite a few kids. He had like 4 or 5 children. Or is having 4 or 5 children? I get like 4 or 5. I don't get they were all his kids though. Like maybe you guys raised other kids. Let me see. That's okay, honey. She's not hearing me tonight or something, or I'm not getting something across. And this happens sometimes that they don't get validated or something. And all I just ask is him to sit down in the chair, and I'm sure they'll be here in a little bit. And we did this last week, and the lady ended up coming. It was really cute. So it's okay. Thank you so much, honey. Okay. Because Pappy was military, had the thin hair and bald. Oh, Pappy. Poppy. Is it Pappy or Poppy? Poppy. Would he come through twice? Did he have like 4 or 5 kids too? Was everything else but? Oh, that'd be funny as heck if. See, now Hollis is working in the background. I almost want to ask. Like, was he like a simple man and didn't have a lot of? That would be funny if he popped back through. Oh, okay, wait. And your mom's birthday was on Valentine's. I'm one of 5 kids, and he and my grandma raised us. I'm sure. Hey, you're around. Okay. That's really wild. I honestly wonder if he left and came back because he was talking about Mother's Day and he lived next door. He was rich. We weren't, so he helped us. Okay. But he didn't live like he was a frugal. Oh, that's funny. Poppy. I don't know why they would do that. That's funny as that. Thank you, sweetheart. Is that you? Oh, see now my pendulum. That might be because my pendulum's giving me an I don't know, which is really funny. So perhaps he's just playing with us. That's funny. That's really funny. I love that. That's funny. I know. See, isn't that funny? I honestly think because nobody else can take him. Aaron, see and look, and he acted poor, so that's why he's in the polyester shoot. And he he wasn't. That's funny. Frugal. We call that frugal and sometimes eccentric. So that's why the stain. Oh, that's funny. Okay, now Poppy. Oh, that's funny. So you asked for him and he's here. So that's cute. That's really cute. So thank you, Poppy. And I hope everybody else got it. So see, his humor is very much still intact. Very, very much. Aw. That's super funny. Yeah, see, that's I don't think I've only had one other soul that has played jokes on me. Yeah, see, a frugal millionaire, but I don't know if it's him. It's him, obviously. You're so welcome. And so now so Nolly, what I'm doing is spirit led readings. So I'm not like pulling for any specific people. They're just coming through and I'm describing them and telling you their messages. And then their loved one comes forward. So, and we're giggling because if you just joined us, we had a guy that left and came back. So maybe I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to relight my incense for a minute. That's really cute. Now, I've only had one other spirit that plays jokes on me, and I'm not sure if his wife's in here or not, but they were a regular of mine for a while. They would play. Oh, see, there you go. That's it. He's trying to give all of us some joy tonight. He'd love to be the center of attention. You know how he pulled the quarter and did the little? So he's just trying to get all of us to smile because we did ask for joy. So I love that. See, look, Chauncey's laughing. That's so lovely. So I love that. Thank you, Poppy. Okay. Thank you. I do feel someone that's very, like, the whole energy just really shifted to very serious. Um, huh. I'm sorry, I'm not usually really quiet like this. They're just, I could feel a presence. Like, I have quite a few spirits here, but there's one in the back that's really different, quiet, somber. It's very strong, very masculine energy. I honestly think this is another powerful, I almost want to say a psychic medium or something like, okay, just what messages do you have? We can come forward. Okay, this is somebody that left way too soon. And that's the shift in the energy and the mood, which normally they all have loving, beautiful energy, but this person's just being a little somber and humble. It's more of a humbleness. And I'm not really seeing when they were very like their appearance doesn't really matter. You'll know more of the from the energy and the presentation because I get they weren't really defined by their mortal body. Um, this person did struggle with addictions. They lived very wildly, burnt the candle at both ends, lived a very, they call alternative lifestyle, like most people wouldn't understand. I don't want to say so much, maybe it's raised. Like they just celebrated life all the time, all the experiences, did all the experiences, went all the places. This is someone that traveled a lot. Oh, this is really cool. Sarah. Sarah, why would you who is this you? Is this for you, Sarah? You can tell me. You tell me because I don't know these. So just lean into it. This person is a very um I don't- see parter is not the definition. I'm sorry. I don't mean to freeze. I have satellite internet that cost me $170 a month and I freeze like crazy. Um, but they traveled. They didn't give a crap about material things. I honestly see them traveling with like very bare minimal, a backpack. Um, I don't even think they had another bag. I think it's all just the backpack. Like they didn't have. I know people almost nomadic. Like I would say, was this passing it? I believe so. Yes, Anna, did I get it? I believe so. Yes. And I'm seeing a train too. So he met one of his trips may have been like Oriental Express, something like that. Like this was a major adventure. Like it was nothing for him to go. I can't see his eye color. He was very elusive. Like I didn't even, and there is no him. It's not really that didn't matter to this person. And actually, I do have. I'm seeing hair and stuff more now. 'Cause like, yeah, I'll show it. But the hair is more like a reddish brown, not all the way ginger, but like red to the brown, curly glasses. Not like I just like you would picture that. They look like a straight lace person, like very straight lace and stuff, glasses. But they're party animal, wild, very adventurous, nomadic, uh, thrill seeker. Here it is. Tanzi. I can take a young guy who traveled, birth account both ends, partying, not sure of train, what age roughly. I'd say mid-20s. I'd say mid-20s. Tattoos. I don't see any tattoos. But then again, he just may not be showing them to me. Like, I don't see tattoos. Usually I do see tattoos on people, but this time I'm not seeing tattoos. He was 24. Yeah. Tanzi. It's for you. Is this just a good friend, honey? Oh, Laura's here too. He died when he was 24. Okay, see, and sometimes this happens where there's two people. So hold on. Is this for Tansi or Laura? Oh, no, see. I wonder if other mediums have, I actually have two of them coming for it. No. Laura's is here too, but just wait a minute. Yeah, this is Tansi. And the other guy goes, well, I can try if she wants, I'm right here. So we'll just wait a sec. Yeah, this is Tansi's friend. And sometimes, no, Tansi, don't wait. It's for you, honey. Don't wait. Don't wait at all. Tanzi, the message for you is sometimes this person was judged for living life. So, your sister's partner. Yeah, there you go. Because sometimes I get they were judged for their lifestyle and burning the candle at both ends and being such a thrill seeker. And you need to know in life, none of us know when we're going to go. Yeah, he was really judged. And it's almost like a part of his soul knew that he wasn't going to live he wasn't going to live to be 25, 20, 24. You know, he only had a short amount of time to live life. So that's why he lived to the fullest. Okay. So, and he goes, yeah, I don't even. So are you being judged right now, Tanzi? So I'm wondering why he's coming through. He always said that. And we thought the same. Okay. Did he say like he knew? But his message is definitely keep living life to the fullest. Oh, is he could oh, are you her sister, Kristen? Oh, that'd be wild. And I just got heart like did he go from chest stuff? Like yeah, he sure did say it like he knew it. Do you know I okay, no. All right. No, they're not sister. Okay. But he did say it like he knew it. Do you know, I've often wondered that because I've had friends who passed young and they knew somehow. I wonder how they know. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. So his message is, yeah, see, screw 'em. Let people judge and still live your life no matter what. Like, Tanzi, so if you're being judged right now, he doesn't want you to listen to him. He wants you to remember how freely he lived. Okay. Um, when was the last time you went after a thrill? He would be drinking and drugs and just party, so he knew. Yeah, yeah. And he admitted that. I probably am being judged. Well, if you are, he doesn't want you to pay any attention. And please know that he knows that he contributed to some of his demise because of his lifestyle. Okay. Now this other guy, because I do have two of the travelers that are very much the same, and this one is attached to Laura too. So I'm going to dismiss Tanzi's. He's got himself her future ex brother-in-law. Uh, Christine's husband, I'm sorry, also said the same thing, that he would die early in life. That's wild. We'll have to ask Hollis about that, why people do that sometimes. If it's something in their astrology or something that they might have a inkling.
What? Why people do what? Say it again.
Oh, why they kind of have like a foreshadowing of their own death. Like they know that they're not going to live.
Yeah.
Or
A lot of people have that. A lot of people have that. But some people are just, I'm just going to say, dead wrong. Because like my ex-husband used to always say that he was going to die by the time he was 25. He didn't die. Then he said he was going to die by the time he was 35. He didn't die. Then he said he was going to die by the time he was 45. He didn't die. Now he says now he's 55. So, yeah, it doesn't always work. And sometimes I think that what happens is, and then some people know, and then that's exactly what happens. And so sometimes it's a destiny. So sometimes it's whatever unfolds is supposed to happen. And then sometimes there's these exit points that come up in astrology, and you might, if you don't, like, these are that moment when you go to the doctor or you make a decision not to do something or engage in something or whatever it is, and somehow you don't die, right? So maybe my ex, for instance, is alive because I interfered and made him go to a doctor for diabetes. See what I'm saying? So maybe there was an exit point that he was approaching, and it would have happened if no one had interfered. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So, like, if you have, but then sometimes there is no interference. Like, there's no way you could have interfered. That's all in the astrology read. That's all in that astrology. Sometimes you can see, sometimes you could see where they could get some interference. But then sometimes, I just looked at a chart the other day that I could have told you that person was probably going to die of some unfortunate circumstances before they died.
Wow.
And that it would be sudden. I just won't know when. That's all.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah.
So you can sometimes even see murder that way. And that person was a murder suicide. And and I would say the thing about him was that it was kind of written in his chart that the woman he was with would block it. She would not allow him to commit the murder before he did the suicide. And so then he just did the suicide. But that's how it was supposed to go down, probably from some sort of past life karma. So that's what the astrology chart will talk a lot about, the past life karma, and when I have the dates,
help mine a ton.
Yeah, when I have the dates and the rising sign and all that kind of stuff, it's even easier to get like real details about it. And then sometimes the spirits, they'll just come through and tell me. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, that was such and such," and they'll show it to me in the chart. So
that's so cool.
There's so many different instances. It's really hard to know. So you should always, that's why I do those death chart readings. Shauna Jean.
Everything you're saying gives me chills. Good chills, Shauna.
Oh, well, that's great, Shauna.
It rings so true, Shauna. They've done my mother and I. My mom was very toxic, like crazy, and I never understood it till Hollis showed me the death astrology, and it's like, holy crap! Like it's like it explains everything. Everything has a purpose.
I think that my study in Buddhism and the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and then Akashic Records, I think that's really what's expanded my mind to help me understand past lives and how we're evolving now. Are you? Yeah, there's an audio book you can listen to too. because it's an old ancient book. It's not like it
I read it
belongs to
before, and I
somebody
only
that's
saw it
alive.
for like it was like $500 or something. But my friend said, "No, you can order it
Yeah,
on Amazon now." I go, "What?"
you can listen to it. You can listen to it for free on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen to
Oh,
it. Listen, and I would recommend that for anyone. But I think having a little bit of a background in Buddhism is helpful.
oh yeah, yeah.
Those two understandings. I've read several books by the Dalai Lama and books by several Pema
I
Chodron,
love
for
the
instance.
formula.
Yeah, so when you read those kind of things, and then you read something like the Tibetan Book of the Dead,
That's what
um,
Buddha says. What Buddha never taught was their eye-opening book.
oh, okay, yeah, Laura, I don't think I've read that one, but maybe I'll
Yeah,
check
that
that
one's
out.
good.
That's an
Oh,
interesting.
wait.
I'll have to look it up. You're
Thanks,
welcome, Chris.
Krista. Both are amazing. You always give me a sense of peace when my heart is broken. Thank you. That's exactly why we do what we
What
do.
was the name of the book? Angie's asking me the name of what book, Angie? I've read lots of books.
What the
I think
Buddha
she's
never taught is what
that's not.
Laura's
I didn't
tired.
read that book. I don't know anything
I
about that
haven't
book.
read that one either.
Yeah, but Angie's asking what was the name of the book that I read. The one that I'm referring to, Angie, is
The Book of the
called
Dead.
the the Tibetan Book of the
Book of the
Dead.
Dead.
And it's actually that's not its true name. It's
No,
actually a
it's
book that was
Naz.
written by an it was written by an ancient I'm going to call him ancient because he was alive
What is it
back.
called? The
He was an ancient Buddhist
Ifrit.
yogi. He was an ancient Buddhist yogi that lived that lived in Tibet, and he wrote this ancient book. So it's like it's not, and they have to interpret it, so
Yeah.
there's several interpretations that you can get, and it's a book that you're supposed to read when somebody dies to help guide their spirit to enlightenment, because that's
Yeah.
why monks are monks. Okay, because they're trying to get to enlightenment. So it's meant to be a book that you read at someone's. I hope that someone will read it at my bedtime, at my death. I hope and pray that someone will read it for me. But it's about guiding the soul towards enlightenment after it dies, after the soul has passed to the other side. It's about to helping them get to enlightenment, to become an enlightened being.
I am breaking up bad.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
So I'm just trying to keep the conversation. Okay? So that's what the book is about, Angie. It's about what you have to go through on the other side to become an enlightened being. So what you should understand is that when they go through and they explain that and you read that in that book, understand that a lot of times, because that book's not read and a lot of us don't do work here on earth to bring us closer to enlightenment the way the monks do, that we do that in each lifetime. So we might get one or two pieces done each lifetime, and then we keep coming back again and again and again, trying to get to enlightenment. Okay, so then we're trying to get to an enlightenment. Cheryl, I can hear you.
Okay. It keeps freezing on my end.
Does it? Okay. I didn't see it freeze.
I'm like, I'm
so
sorry. Good.
I don't think you're freezing that much. So anyway,
Okay.
that's what you can learn. I highly recommend the Tibetan Book of the Dead and any Buddhism
really
stuff.
wild. That's really wild because I was just looking at ordering it. That's really crazy.
And then plus you could just listen to it on YouTube, and then
you
can
really fun.
What's that?
I used to hang out with the Hare Krishnas at the airports when I was a little girl.
Weird.
My mom, I used to fly from Washington, D.C. to Ohio alone, like from age 6 to 13. And my mom would lose me in the airport quite often. And I would be hanging out with the Hare Krishnas, the monks. Like,
Good night, Leslie.
anytime they're mentioned, I always think that. So I don't even know.
You know what?
Leslie.
I used to hang out in a nursing home, so it's not that strange.
Yeah, I did that too. I did. I did nursing homes, monks.
I think I was just looking for my grandparents.
Old people were cooler than.
I didn't have any
Well,
grandparents, so I think that was
oh,
my way of yeah.
yeah,
So
that's probably
mhm. All right,
okay.
I'm dropping out now.
All right. Yeah, Laura, I want to finish with your guy real quick because he's still just hanging out. There was a heaviness in the chest, just so you know, Laura. Let me drop back in with him. Are you still here, honey? Yeah, Angie, I love that. Your son flew from Ohio to DC. I flew the opposite way. That's funny. Okay, Laura. Oh, this guy's really cute. Yeah, okay, Laura's still here. He's very disheveled. He's presenting to me like he probably was in life. Kind of clumsy, like he keeps dropping stuff. Um, Life possessions really don't mean shit, he says. Um, Uses lots of foul language. He definitely traveled a lot, but he was more boxcars and like trains and hitchhiking if you had to. He didn't really care. He's more the other guy went by nomad. This guy goes like he was more vagabond. Okay, Laura. Um, and he's talking about accolades for you. All your accolades. He's using a really big word. That's really. He's actually extremely intelligent. Very intelligent, like high intelligence. Yes, is that him? That's totally him. So please know he's okay. Um, he's one of them eccentric. I honestly wonder. Yeah, he loved to fix cars. Yeah, yeah, he's super super smart. Um, do you think he was like autistic, like Asperger's, possibly? Because I get he was quirky, and nobody really you understood him, but not everybody understood him because of his quirks. He calls mannerisms. But he wanted you to know he's okay. He goes, I'm more than okay. Um, he has everything he's ever wanted, needed, or desired, he says. And he feels he did well learning his lessons this life. Did very well learning his lessons this life. So he was very shy and then could get angry. So yeah, he's actually saying he believes he was autistic and he just didn't know it, and that was part of his vagabond and his disheveled look, uh, and he didn't always bathe a whole lot because he's got like black curly hair and stuff. But he says don't. He's fine now, and he learned all the lessons he came to learn. So he doesn't want you to worry about him anymore. Okay. So I hope that gives you some closure, Laura. Hi, Tammy. How are you? And I hope that helps you, Laura. And I love that he kind of like came in with Tonzi's traveling friend. So that's kind of cool. I love when they do that, when they kind of like buddy up like that. Is there anything else you need Laura to know? Now, I am telling you, he does keep telling me like a heaviness in his chest or something. So, I don't know. I know Laura outside of here, so I'm just gonna say if you're also having like the heaviness in the chest or something, just make sure that you're paying attention to yourself and your body. Okay, that's all. I'm not saying like anything's wrong or anything, but just um, maybe you got something going on. I don't know. Because he's just showing me, or maybe that's how he passed up, but he's just showing me like a heaviness in the chest, almost like I'm not sure. It's just heavy. And this is for anyone in here. I'm going to tell you, Hollis has had open heart surgery. I've had a heart attack. When I had my heart attack, I did not know I was having a heart attack at all. No, oh, it happened when I said it. So maybe you, okay, so that's all it is. It's just that we both felt it. Okay. Okay. But I'm just going to put this out there because I've actually had quite a few readings recently about heart patients and stuff. And if you are a woman or anyone, even male too, and you have any symptoms, tightness of your chest, arm, I honestly thought I was passing a kidney stone and I puked. I was so sick. I was like sick and I was like, no, I'm just passing a kidney stone. No, I was having a heart attack. So just know in women, we don't manifest heart attacks like men. So anytime that you have a question, please get checked, okay? So I think I'm going to go ahead and close. I believe that we've got to everyone that we needed to tonight. I hope everybody received the messages that they needed. I'm going to ask us to do the same thing we did when we started. We're going to close our eyes, take a few deep breaths. And once again, I want you to enjoy, just breathe in some peace and comfort and leave anything that you don't want to take with you tonight. Anything that doesn't belong. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more. I'd like to release our guides, guardians, angels, and loved ones and our higher selves. Thank you so much for helping us receive our messages clearly and efficiently tonight. Thank you so much. Okay. And come back to your bodies. There we go. Just wiggle up. You can open your eyes. And we are done for the night. You're so welcome. Thank you, Erin. You're awesome. Thank you. And Shauna says, thank you so much. This was an absolute beautiful experience. You're so welcome, sweetheart. And just so you know, let me see. Find my banner. You can book with me and get do a whole private session yourself. This is just a sample. These are just like mini readings where I just lightly drop it in and just welcoming spirits. So it's a lot different when it's just a little longer. Good night, sweetie. You're so welcome, Anna. And Angie, thank you. So grateful for everyone who had a reading. You're so welcome, Angie. And just know if you did not get a reading tonight, it's not that your loved one doesn't want to reach you or anything like that. Okay. Just know I just was able to get to so many at a time and come back. We do this often, and all of our mediums do this often. And go to bed, Bobby. I love that. Okay, everybody. So if you'd like a private reading, you can go here. Okay. And if you did get a reading tonight, it'd be great if you would like to leave me a review on the site. Just an exchange. That just helps me out and lets other people. Okay, Tammy. And it just lets other people know what's going on and how we're doing. Okay. And then Makwa is also thanking Poppy for making us smile. Yeah. Thank you, everybody who came through. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So everybody have a good night. I will see you actually tomorrow at 4. If you hop on Discord, I'm going to do tea time every Thursday at 4:00. Grab your favorite tea and come join me. And we're just going to have some spirit talk and hang out. Okay? So take care. Thank you, everyone.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.